So thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Chairman, I agree with you. I think the independence of the Fed is absolutely paramount. But we cannot ignore the elephant in the room, and that is that President Trump has launched an all-out assault on the independence of the Federal Reserve. Dr. Miran has said that, quote, to pretend that one can easily shift between highly political and allegedly non-political roles without letting political biases inform policy is at best naive and at worst sinister. So that's what you're about to do, go from a highly political role to a non-political role. And since you describe how you'll be informed by your political biases, I think the American people have a right to understand just how independent you are or are not. So let's measure that a little bit. Dr. Miran, let's start with an easy question to show that you have some independence from the president. Easy yes or no. Did Donald Trump lose the 2020 presidential election?
Thank you, Senator Warren. Let me begin by saying, although we didn't have a chance to sit
Probably have to
No, it's a yes or no.
Microphone on, please.
Hold the microphone.
Come on, and the chair is going to be tough on time. I just need a yes or no. Did Donald Trump lose the 2020 presidential election?
Thank you, Senator Warren. Joe Biden was certified by Congress as the President of the United States.
Right. So did Donald Trump lose that election?
As I just said, Joe Biden was certified by
Did Donald Trump
Congress.
lose that election? Can you say the words Donald Trump lost that election? Are you independent enough to say that?
The Congress certified Joe Biden as President
All
of the
right.
United States.
So that was one. Let's try another. Let me ask you another question here. The Federal Reserve relies on accurate and unbiased data to make monetary policy, including data produced by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. President Trump recently fired the BLS commissioner, alleging that she, quote, faked the jobs numbers before the election to try and boost Kamala's chances of victory. Do you agree with President Trump that the BLS published fake numbers to manipulate the outcome of the 2024 presidential election?
Thank you for the question, Ranking Member Warren. Look, the data quality from the Bureau of
That's
Labor
not the
Statistics.
question about the data quality. Did, as President Trump said, the BLS publish fake numbers to manipulate the outcome of the 2024 presidential election? This is what President Trump said. Is he right? You're the head of the Council of Economic Advisors.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics data on various measures has deteriorated steadily in quality over time.
I understand that you may have questions about the data quality, but I want to remind you that when the data seemed to show that Donald Trump's jobs numbers were doing well, I didn't hear you say a single word about problems with data quality. The only time you started questioning data quality was when the numbers started showing that Trump's economy was headed in the wrong direction. So let me ask you the question for the third time. We want to understand your independence. Donald Trump stated that the BLS faked the job numbers before the election to try and boost Kamala's chances of victory. Do you agree with that, yes or no?
The Bureau of Labor Statistics did not take corrective action to improve the quality of steadily
Do you
deteriorating
agree
data.
with the statement that they faked numbers?
I believe that they were complacently allowing the data to
Do
continue
you
to
have
deteriorate
any
in quality.
evidence that they faked numbers?
Well, as I said moments ago, the data have steadily deteriorated in quality, and I'm happy
Okay,
to give
in other
some
words,
examples
just
of how
two
that has
straightforward questions about your independence, and you've blown both of them. So let's shift to the inflation caused by President's economic policies, which you've had a key role in designing. You've claimed, for example, that consumers thus far have not seen any material macroeconomic increase from tariffs at all. Your statement. The numbers do not back you up. Since January, cost of groceries is up, cost of utilities is up, cost of housing is up, cost of back-to-school shoes is up, cost of backpacks and baby strollers up. Dr. Miran, the data say that costs for basic necessities are going up. But it's not just the reported numbers. Fed Governor Waller, who President Trump appointed, private sector forecasters, small businesses, and families are all telling us that the costs are up. Do you think those families and data experts are lying?
Senator, thank you for the question. I believe your question is conflating relative price increases with inflation, which
Do you
is an
think
increase
they're
in the
lying?
aggregate price level. There has been no detectable increase in the aggregate price level as a result of tariffs.
You know,
there have
Dr.
been relative
Miran,
price changes,
you
as
have
there
made
always are.
clear that you will do or say whatever Donald Trump wants you to do or say. And that may work in a political position, but it takes an axe to fed independence and will make life far more expensive for American families. I apologize for going over.
Senator Round.